behind the leaders. He's a champion rollover driver, so he's going to give it everything he's got. Here comes Ken Conrad. He goes up, he goes over. There we go. 14 points. That's 1.5 right there. That puts him in the lead. Vaults him from worst to first with a total of 28 points. Have a round of applause for Ken Conrad. Uh-oh. All right, we've got a special guest, Chris, so we're going to turn things over to Scotty.
Well, folks, I did what I could do, and you know what? My old saying, being I'm a bow-tie boy, that's what a Ford does to me right there. Cute. And yeah, that's what I think of Ford. You won't see me with a Ford again. But no, I want to thank Thrill Show again. These guys do a lot of work, come out here, put on a good show for us. I'm glad to see you guys come out to support us. You know, tonight we're having another couple derbies. We're going to have a good time. Hope everybody can enjoy themselves. Thanks for coming out, guys.
Have a round of applause for your president, Scott Lewis. And incidentally, any comments or remarks made by Scott Lewis do not necessarily reflect those of Thrill Show Productions. All right. You are trying to get us sued. All right, here we go. We're starting now with round number 3 for Steve Gervais out of Milton in the 0-1. Got number 0-1. He's going to hit those ramps. He was tied for the lead. He goes right over. 10 points. Puts him back in the lead. He's got perfect rolls. He's got 30 total points. So Kenny Conrad's not going to be able to win the competition here this afternoon. Steve Gervais, for the time being, is the man to beat. All right, here he goes. Now, this is one of the guys that's been in the lead all competition long. From Tilsonburg, he goes up. Over. And he got 10 points as well, so we do have at least a two-way tie for the lead. So we're going to have at least one roll-off there. So we do have a three-way tie between Ken Conrad, Steve Gervais, and Chef Dog Shepherd. Dan Campbell, 85 1/4. Doesn't look like, oh, here he comes. One person telling me he's not running, and then he comes to the line. So we're ready to go for round number 3. He needs 10 to stay in the hunt. And he does just that. So now we have a 4-way tie. Ken Conrad with 30. Steve Gervais, Dan Campbell, and Steven Shepherd. First up, Ken Conrad, 116. Gonna hit the ramp. Going for as many points as he can. And he got 10 points. There was a lot of braking going on in that car. It's done. We'll need the forklift over there. Gonna have to pull this one up. Have a round of applause for Ken Conrad. He's your new leader, 40 points. He came from the back and made it possible to be in the tiebreaker. Now we've got 3 other cars. Next up is going to be car number 01, Steve Gervais out of Milton. He has 30 points. He's rolled a perfect roll, kept the engine going each of his first 3 rolls. For competition, season finale championship takes place at the Rockton World Fair. That's Thanksgiving weekend. Down the road in towards Hamilton there, Rockton, Ontario. Also happening that weekend in Rockton, Straight Stock Championship and the 4-cylinder figure 8 racing championship happens there. Straight stocks last night, you'll see the 4 cylinders here this evening. you'd like to see some more action, the championships happen in Rockton Thanksgiving weekend. Here comes car number 01, needs 10 to tie. Steve Gervais, 94 Suzuki Swift goes all the way over. Almost had a double. 16 points. Steve Gervais, that's the biggest roll here today. How about a round of applause? 16 points. Almost finished the double. He's the leader right now with 46 points. Gotta get 16 points to at least tie. He's gonna hit those ramps, line up with that straight line. All the way over. Woo! 8 points. Good, keep it running, the referee says. 8 points. He's got 38 as a total. There's one car. Referee holds up the green flag. Looks like we're ready to go. Could be the last roll of the competition. Let's see what the 85 1/4 has in store. As Dan Campbell brings that 2000 Toyota Echo up to the ramp. It's some hard roll. He gets sent there. But Dan gets 10 points, finishing with a total of 40. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner coming in, car number 01. Put your hands together for Milton Steve Gervais with 46 points. Rounding out the order after Steve Gervais comes car number 116 and 85 1/4. That's Ken Conrad, the 116, 85 1/4, Dan Campbell. They both finished with 40 points. Next up is Steven Shepdog Shepard in the 3.5 with 38 points. Rounding out the field in the 07, Scott Lewis, who can only do 2 rolls. He ends up with 14 points. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you put your hands together for all the rollers and their crews here this afternoon? They put on a good show for you. And don't forget, later on tonight, Drill Show Productions is proud to produce Canada's #1 Demolition Derby as we bring back the little cars, 4-cylinder base smash, and the 4-cylinder figure 8 racing series. Both happening at 7 o'clock, starting at 7 o'clock right back here